Hey guys, I'm sure most of you must be waiting for a response from FOE about your selection. And since we are approaching this period of the entire process to begin, um, I am super excited for this video because after a long time, I have been thinking of making this video since a long time, and finally today I'm executing it since we are on vacations and I'm done with my travel and all of that. I mean, as of now, I don't have any travel plans, and since there are no classes, I wanted to make most of it. So I thought of coming up with something like this because when I was in the same situation as you are in right now, I was looking for, I was very confused as to what all things I should pack, what all I shouldn't, things that will help me there. What if, things are expensive there? And I think as Indians, a lot of people have this misconception, not misconception, but have this thing in their minds that, ये नहीं मिला तो वो नहीं मिला तो what if this is expensive, what if you don't get this there, so all of that. And so I was looking for something, wherein I can get some idea of what all things to pack, what not to. And of course I am someone who uh, so for short trips I will overpack. Like for 2 or 3 days trip, I go with a big suitcase with a big luggage bag. But for longer trips, I did not want to carry a lot. I did not want to overpack because I knew there are cobblestones in Europe and it's very difficult because cabs are expensive, no auto services, and you have got to walk a lot. So I wasn't comfortable, carrying that luggage everywhere all alone because, of course, if you have some friends, it's fine. But if not, it gets really difficult, right? So I wanted to keep it light. I did not want to overpack. So I'll show you exactly what all I packed and my suggestions and my take on things that you can pack, what you can cut down on, what you shouldn't pack, things I absolutely recommend you guys to pack, um, and and everything related to the stuff that I had packed. So let's get in. So first I'll show you the bags that I bought. The cabin bag is this one that you see on top. So I bought this one cabin bag, that's all. And the bag that you see here, okay, like this, sorry, that was the check-in bag, this is the cabin bag, and this was a small backpack I had brought from India. And this is a very useful thing, guys, because anywhere you travel, if it's somewhere in France, maybe you're traveling just for a day or two. Like I went to Amsterdam, I just packed all my stuff in this and I was good to go. So because then otherwise you'll have to carry a big bag, or else you'll end up buying a backpack from here which costs around 60 euros. That's about 5,000 INR in India. And because I was very tempted to buy a Decathlon backpack, the big one. But then I thought maybe I can spend that money on, visiting some city here in France. So this backpack I already had at home. I bought it. And this one I've honestly used only when I traveled to Belgium and Paris, like during my last holidays, during Christmas vacations, where I was traveling for 15 days. And honestly, you don't need a big backpack. You don't need to buy a big backpack. Obviously, I mean, if you do not have a small backpack at home and you're willing to, you definitely can. But I think I cannot carry, about 15 kgs of weight on my bag, on myself, and roam around. It's very difficult for me, so I prefer dragging the bag. So, yes, Europe में cobblestones होते हैं, but I think you can drag a bag also. So it's up to you what you decide. So I came with these three bags. That's all. So the check-in bag. and the small cabin bag that I just showed you. So my plan was that I'll keep these two bags with me in my check-in luggage. But after, like, when I was on the gate, like right before boarding the flight, the hostesses suggested me to put even the small bag in the check-in, no, cabin. So confusing. Yeah, so I put this also in the cabin luggage, and I was only left with this one. So in this I carried my laptop, some food items, and my laptop charger, um, yeah, this adapter, which is useless. I do not recommend buying this, guys, because I just dropped it once and it stopped working, and this happened during the holidays. When there was nobody in the college, and I only came with this one adapter. So this stopped working. Fortunately, I had a computer in the other room, and I'm all alone here, so it was very difficult. But I managed to charge my phone with the computer USB. Please excuse the mess in my room. So yeah, I bought this, my phone charger, all of that was in this bag, some food items also, um, and my documents, yes, my documents also were in this folder. So I put all my documents in this folder. I recommend buying this. I put this in the bag, and I was good to go. So I had this, and I also had a fanny pack, of course, for my passport, because you need it on you. So the day of my travel, I had this fanny pack around me on my waist, and this backpack on me, and the other two bags were gone in the check-in. And so yeah, that's about it, the bags. Now I'll show you what all stuff did I pack, um, so first, we'll discuss about the clothes. I'll show you the closet and what all things I packed for clothing, and I'll recommend what you can avoid. Um, and so yeah, first we discuss about clothes, then I discuss about makeup and personal care items. That includes your medicines and things like that. So boys, you can skip this part if you're watching my video. And then we move on to the kitchen, what all things I bought, like food items and everything I'll show you. Okay. So yeah, the first thing, yeah. So I'm not so organized, guys. I organized this so that it doesn't look as messed as I am or my room is right now. So, one second. So yeah, so talking about the clothes that I packed, I think I'll hold it like this. It's better. Um, First, girls, sari. You can't skip this. Like, I cannot even tell you how many compliments I got for this beautiful piece of art from India, and I only carried one, but I think I should have carried more. So if you are lover of ethnic outfits, you can carry two saris. Um, it's again optional because it's really complicated to drape a sari. Now I knew it, so I could do it, and yeah, I've worn sari, so you can't skip this. I also brought two dresses. You can see two traditional dresses, like with dupatta and everything. So like this is one, and the other one is here. Um, Again, that's optional. It was just for some those days, when you've got to showcase your Indian culture and all of that. um, Now honestly, I came with about two black pants, two blue jeans. I think I had, sorry, three blue jeans, two black pants, and yeah, that's it. And I did not bring thermal wear from there because I wanted to buy it here, either from Uniqlo or Decathlon. But I think thermal wear from Decathlon that you get here is the same that you get in India, at half the price. So I paid 14 euros for the tee, the top wear, and 14 euros for the bottom wear. That's 28 euros, and I think you get it for half the price in India. So, but then make sure you're buying the good quality one. I think it will cost you. I'm not sure about the prices in India, but so if you plan to buy thermal wear, you can buy it from Decathlon. I did not want to carry the extra weight, so I did not bring thermal wear. Um, I brought a long skirt that I could find in India, and a dress. I think I bought two short dresses, like the winter wear dresses that I had handy. You can buy that. I brought a denim jacket. I think I was wearing this on the day of my travel. So the airport look, you see. So I was just wearing a white tee on that. I was wearing this blue jacket because the time I arrived, I checked the weather here, and it was the same as in India. Not as hot as Mumbai, but yeah, it wasn't cold. So I just wore jeans and this, and yeah, that's all. I brought a track pant for for just roaming around here, grocery shopping, something like that. Then uh, honestly, I did not shop a lot from India because I wanted to enjoy West, like the European fashion, and I suggest the same to you guys. Like, if at all you are tempted to shop from India, what you can do is you can. So I came here with a lot of, I think, 7 to 8 such plain t-shirts. Um, these are very handy. I also brought 2 to 3, that comfort wear t-shirts in which you look homeless, but they're so comfortable. You just can't do without them. So I usually wear those t-shirts when I sleep, and they're super comfortable. So I brought everything you see, uh, like the t-shirts, yes, like the basic t-shirts. Um, Now, if you're someone who loves working out, if you're someone like me, I also I carried my workout wear, like I think 3 to 4 dry fit t-shirts and two dry fit pants that I had. I mean, I had more, but I did not want to carry. The sports bra, important. And I think that's all. I carried a lot of kurtis, if you see here. Um, so Western wear, I the most of the things that you see here, most of whatever I had in my closet, I brought that. Apart from some basic t-shirts that I shopped. Otherwise, I did not buy anything. Also, jeans, yes, I did buy from India, but you don't need three blue jeans. If you have like two blue jeans, it's fine. You can maybe buy a different color jeans from here. So that's it about this. You see, this jacket that you see here is what I brought from here after coming here. So this is not something that I could manage packing in this bag. Um, I had the sweatshirt, whatever winter wear I could find, and whatever I did not wear in India, I brought here. Um, I brought a pair of shorts also, which I've never worn because it's so cold. Yeah, and like half of the things that you see here are the things that I shopped from France, like from after coming here. So don't think that I managed to pack all of this in just those two bags. It's not the case. Um, then talking about the Indian wear, this is where I keep my Indian outfits. You see, I've carried so many kurtis. You don't need to carry so many kurtis, honestly. You can just have like, maybe just one set of kurti and one sari, and you're good to go. Um, you can carry Western, but again, my suggestion to you would be to enjoy the French fashion. So do not shop a lot from India because you'll end up buying so many things from here as well. And yeah, I mean, you won't want to go back with so much of luggage, right? So I had thought of this. So I did not shop a lot from India. And So yeah, you don't need to carry all of this. I think the Western outfits are okay, but yeah, I mean, I just love the Indian wear, and I've got a lot of compliments for this. Um, and the last section is where I keep my lingerie and my workout clothes. So you see, I had carried the dry fit. Um, Talking about your lingerie, I think I had carried uh, eight, 8 to 10 uh, set of undergarments, because here and it really it's something that I recommend, because you're not going to wash your clothes every day. So maybe you'll do your laundry weekly, or sometimes even once in 15 days. So I suggest carrying at least 8 pairs of undergarments. And yeah, like, if you're someone like me who loves working out, I'd carried my kneecaps and everything also, since I had it uh, at home and I can't do without it. So I decided to carry that. Also, when I had come here, also I'll show you the winter cap. I had this in India, so I brought this. So for initial days it was fine, but if you see, it's just a single coat, like the single layer. This wasn't helping me, like when the temperature started dropping. So yeah, but for initial days it was good. So I carried this. If you have something like this, you can. Otherwise, there's a different type of cap. I'll show you. I cannot find it around me. So this is one thing. Scarves, everything, like, if you have, well and good. If not, you can come here and buy. Everything is super cheap. um Talking about the jackets now, the denim jacket I just showed you, the one that I was wearing on the day of my travel. And the second jacket that I brought from India was this one from Decathlon, which is for, I think, 999. Yeah, I had brought this when I wanted to travel to Rishikesh like 2 years back. So I had this, and for initial days, it worked a lot. I think for the first 1.5 month. So if you have this, you can. If not, you honestly don't need to go for shopping in India for this. At least you can buy, similar jacket here in France for the same price, or even cheaper price, I would say. It's not expensive at all. um and then I was gifted a set of scarf and a cap by the people here. So I came with this cap. I don't know why, but yeah, I really love it. So I brought this. I brought about three plus three six. I brought about 7 pairs of socks as well. Now I suggest buying the socks from Nike, because they are really thick and they protect you a lot. These ones have protected me a lot. I think I've never worn the other pairs of socks that I brought. I brought this from Nike. They are slightly expensive, but not very expensive. I think I got 3 pairs for 900 or so. So it's not expensive, I would say. So I think that's all for clothes. The scarves and everything I think I brought from here. Um, yeah, there's nothing. And also, like, I recently, did my laundry. So, uh, like, there are a lot of clothes lying there as well. So don't think I've packed all of this from India. It's just not possible. Um, yeah, that's it about clothes. Uh, I will show you the puffer jacket. I think I had shown it to you in my previous videos, the purple one that I wear. I brought that from France just for like 15 euros, 1 5, and from a boutique here, and it has protected me like anything. Like, I stopped wearing thermal wear ever since I brought that. I bought that jacket. So yeah, I mean, that's about it. Like, I don't remember wearing thermal wear anytime soon. Yeah, I went to Amsterdam recently, so I did carry my thermal pants. It protected me a lot. I think I only have one pair of, thermal wear. You don't need a lot. Also, I'm in Vosges, like, so, it's very cold here. So, and my resistance is too bad, like, very bad. I can't even tell you. Like, I feel cold. I just, I'll go in my blanket if I'm in an air conditioned room in Mumbai. So it's that bad. Also in my car, I go with my jackets or blanket if I'm going for a long drive. So my resistance power is that bad. So yeah, I mean, one pair of thermal wear is enough until you buy a nice puffer jacket that's going to protect you. If you're in south of France, I don't think there's any issue because it's not that cold there. So that's about it. That's about it for the clothes. Uh, Now I'll show you the other things that I highly recommend investing in a good pair of running shoes. I am emphasizing on the word running shoes because don't buy any random shoes. Like, I'll tell you guys, these were my first expensive shoes in which I've ever invested. Like, I paid about 9 or 10,000 INR for these shoes, and it's totally worth. I mean, even if you're not a kind of a person, if you're not into running, jogging, and things like that, still I would say invest in a nice pair of running shoes because in Europe, in France, as well as when you're on vacations, you're traveling around France, you will end up walking a lot to save money. And I mean, you just, I mean, I can't even tell you, I can't even emphasize on how helpful these shoes have been because when you walk, even when you buy, those leather high knees boots here, um when you go for grocery shopping, now grocery shopping I do from Auchan and Lidl, which is like equidistance from my house. So I end up walking like about 1 kilometer to and 1 kilometer fro, so 2 kilometers in total. And when I'm returning, I have my groceries in my bag, so I've always taken the backpack for my grocery shopping. um, and it's heavy, you see. And France is, I mean, the place where I live, it's not something that is that has a smooth, not smooth, but it's not something that has flat surface altogether. I have to climb stairs, and then so it's up and down, like a hill station. So it's almost like a good trek that I do every time I go for grocery shopping every week. So my suggestion is invest in a really nice pair of running shoes, and Nike is the best. Uh, so, like, it has helped me even during workout when I used to go for running and all of that. And I really love the white color. And also, like, coincidentally, I realized French people. I saw a lot of French people, like the youngsters, wearing white shoes always. So that was another add-on to this. But trust me, guys, you will not regret investing. And I'm using the word investing and not even spending. You're not spending money, you're investing in this. So yeah, totally worth the money, the price that you're going to pay. You will not regret, trust me. Otherwise, your foot starts paining when you're walking so much and with so much of weight, even if you're not walking for a long distance. And even in small towns, the supermarkets are in the outskirts, they're never in the centre ville. I mean, it depends. Like, there's Monoprix in the centre ville, but it's expensive. So if you see Lidl, Aldi, these are all far from my house, and I need to walk. Sometimes I take bus, but there are some places where maybe you don't even have access to public, not access, but maybe there's no public transport also. Like, I have some friends whose place, they don't have public transport. So and they stay like 30 minutes walking distance away from the station, the gar. So every time they have to go somewhere, they're traveling somewhere, you see, with all the luggage, they've got to walk all the way to the gar, and when they return also, it's the same. So you're going to walk a lot, trust me. And shoes, invest in running shoes. Okay, they're going to give you next level comfort, and just trust me and go for it. um Second thing, I had also brought these sandals by happenstance. I've rarely worn them, but because it's cold here, I cannot. I mean, initially, I just remember wearing them for the first month because it was hot here. So I've only worn it during that time. After that, I always had to step out of my house with closed toe shoes or boots. So I don't recommend buying sandals. Maybe you can buy flip flops just to wear indoor, or maybe when you're just indoor. That's the best thing I can say. Or maybe when you're traveling in your hostel, if you want to wear them, you can buy flip flops that will help you. um yeah, fanny pack is something you can never miss out on, especially in Europe, because Paris is a place where there's so much of pickpocketing happening. So yeah, to save yourself from pickpockets, you have to have a fanny pack. Um, Now, I already had this, but if you don't have a fanny pack yet and you plan to buy, uh, either you can order it from Uniqlo, they are much more spacious and very good quality, or you can come here and buy whatever you want. No, I wouldn't suggest to come here and buy. No, but a lot of assistant friends did that, so it's up to you totally, because the day I was traveling, I had this on me, and it's very handy when you want to show your passport, and you ensure that you have your passport on you. So fanny pack is a must. Another life savior, being an Indian, is a jet spray. Thanks to my friend Mugda, the assistant friend Mugda. When I was in Delhi, and I did not plan of this. I was in Delhi for the orientation, and she told me, I'm carrying this. You can order it on Amazon, and I immediately ordered it. And I received it the next day. So I packed this last moment, and it is such a lifesaver. Trust me. I mean, as an Indian, it is. So that's all for the fashion things and all of that. Now, coming to the personal care items. Now, I'll show you the big bag that I carried from India. You may find it stupid. So I carried this pack of sanitary pads and the panty liners from India. Now, the reason why I did this, I'll tell you. Like, I carried a stock of 1 year pads that I would use, and I've not even used like half of them. I don't know why. Um, the reason why I brought this is because I carried it from India, is because I use these compostable, disposable pads. So yeah, they are biodegradable. I used to use this when I was in India, and I did not want to use those commercial plastic ones because I was really sensitive to it. And another thing is, it's not even good for the environment. So I wanted to uh, have something. So in India, I've also used cloth pads and things like that to reduce the production of this waste. So but if you're not someone like me, and if you are someone who prefers using the commercial pads, don't get this. You don't have to. This is something optional. This is something totally optional, I would say. And yeah, a travel pillow. So I brought this from Miniso. I brought this travel pillow and an umbrella, both from Miniso. The umbrella also was like of a very good quality. I used it until now, like we are in the month of March, and now because there were extreme winds here, it slightly broke, like just a little bit. but usable. So you see, so I suggest buying the travel pillow and your umbrella from Miniso. Talking about yeah, we were talking about the personal care things. I'm not done yet. Just give me a minute. The medicines, yes, most important things. Like if you're on any sort of medication, uh, do carry everything with you. Like what all I carried, I'll show you. Uh, yeah, so there were some creams, some lotions, and things like that that my doctor had recommended. So I carried those. Let me see if I can place my phone in this cabinet. No, it's fine. So the medicines that your doctor has recommended, if you're on any sort of multivitamins or something like that, you can carry. I did carry some multivitamins because I've been on a very heavy workout and running and jogging and things like that, yoga, all of that. So I did carry multivitamins. I carried an acidity capsule also just in case on my mom's advice. But again, I've never used this. Like as you can see, the entire capsule is intact. Like the entire strip is intact, I would say. I've never used this. I never had any issues like that because most of the times I'm eating ghar ka khana. I'm always cooking and eating things like freshly made food. So I never needed it. I carried a Dolo 650 in case of fever or something like that. But again, you can see I did not have to consume a single tablet from this. Some multivitamins. Um, yeah, some medicines that my doctor had recommended. Um, that's about it for the medicines. I also carried electrol. Like since I was on heavy workout in India also, and I wanted to continue that here as well. I did carry electrol as my um, energy drink, but I think it's the humidity that was the reason for my little bit of dehydration during workout in India. But after coming here, I honestly never felt like consuming this. In India, I used to, yes, uh, because I used to feel dehydrated when I used to work out like for 1.5, 2 hours. Um, so yeah, I brought this, but you can see I've hardly used any packets here. Then you don't need to really carry razors and all. I've all brought it from Action in France. Yeah, so I carried all of this. It's all stupid if you are not into workout. You can totally skip all of this. I carried a mobile case. Like I have changed it recently. So a mobile case, I had carried one extra because I don't like it when my cover is worn out. Apart from this, uh, I did carry some items to set up my temple. I have already shown it to you, and I cannot because I'm on my periods. Um, so I carried a photo frame of the uh, the god I worship at home, Hanumanji, and yeah, some basic, those the brass diyas and a small plate and things like that. So I carried that, and also the cotton thing that you use to light a diya. I carried those as well, like 2 packets of it, out of which I've not even used one packet because So that's about it for personal care things. Coming to makeup, boys, you can again skip this. Um, Talking about my makeup, I carried this Cetaphil lotion, like the moisturizing cream for my face. Um, the small one, but yeah, I still have it. I don't know how. Um, what else did I carry? I carried a lot of lipsticks, but I am a lipstick and accessories junkie. But if you're not, honestly, the lipsticks I buy from India costs the same as here in France. So I feel the shades are going to be different, and they are they are very different, not slightly, they are very different from what you get in India. So my suggestion, maybe you can come with just 2 to 3 lipsticks that you would want to use on day-to-day basis, and that's it. Buy from Sephora. I've brought a lot of lipsticks from Sephora here. Um, Sephora, Yves Rocher, there are so many brands. So I've spent a lot of money on lipsticks here. It's like souvenirs, Wherever I go, I am picking up lipsticks or accessories. Like, I can't even tell you the collection that I have. You see all the mess here. So I told you I'm an accessory junkie. You can see. So I have so many. I brought so many rings and all of that. So many lipsticks, the earrings, all of this I brought from here. So Western, I would suggest not carrying too much of Western accessory from India. You can carry Indian accessory for your ethnic outfits. Like, don't carry too much of it. Uh, I'd carried just 2 pairs of jhumkas and these bangles to go with my outfit, and that's all. I carried bindi packets also. I carried this foundation, the Lakme foundation, because I really love the shade. It just blends so well with my skin tone. I carried a lot of those small jhumkas to gift. I think I carried 10 pairs of jhumkas, 10 to 15 pairs, I don't remember. Yeah, but I carried 10 pairs of these small tiny jhumkas to gift the French colleagues here. I also carried three dupattas to give to like my PR and the close ones. And I regret not carrying a lot of things to gift because I was only in contact with my PR, and I honestly did not know like I would connect so well, and these French people would be so welcoming and so nice, and like I've just met amazing people here, and I regret not buying a lot of things, not getting a lot of gifts from India, like those Indian stuff to gift these people. But yeah, I recommend buying fridge magnets because it just did not make sense to me like fridge magnet, but it's very French. So French people love. I mean, if you see their fridge, their refrigerators are loaded with fridge magnets. Okay, so even though we don't use it in India, I mean, I never used it in my house, so I did not prefer getting it. I suggest buying fridge magnets, like something native to your city, whatever you can locally find. So, buy a lot of fridge magnets. Trust me, you'll not regret. I also had asked my PR if she wanted something specific, but she was she was really a darling. So she was like, no, it's c'est pas obligatoire, c'est pas nécessaire, blah blah blah. So I just gifted her a pair of earrings. Also, not everyone has their ears pierced, so you have to keep that also in mind. I carried these beautiful, my favorite bangles, um, bindi packets, of course. You can also gift bindi packets, to someone. Like, I had brought a similar diamond one, the golden and silver combination, which will just go on with anything and everything. So, yeah, I did that. For makeup, I also brought. I'll just show you. I brought this makeup palette by Sugar Cosmetics, and it's really useful. I mean, if you love makeup, like blush, highlighter, and bronzer, and all of that. I really love this palette. Just perfect for the Indian skin tone. And I'll honestly tell you, I used to not, dress up so much when I was in India because Mumbai is always hot, you're sweating, and your makeup just doesn't remain intact. But after coming here, I noticed girls here dress up a lot, and because it's not humid here at all, because it's cold, your makeup is intact throughout the day. It's just the same, like throughout the day. It won't even fade away. So I knew about this, so that's the reason I decided to buy this. And honestly, I've used this almost every day. I really love it. Um, what else? I think I had only brought these two pouches full of accessory and makeup, whatever I just spoke about. Again, this is from Miniso. You see the Marvel collection. And yeah, so I brought a mascara also, like my kajal, of course. Again, that was by Sugar Cosmetics. Like the black and the blue, I brought both. But this one just smudges a bit. So that's it. So all my jhumka, my makeup, everything was in these two pouches. That's how I packed my stuff. And ma chambre c'est bordel. Uh, you'll find amazing glosses here, lipsticks. Oh God, I can't tell you. Like I brought these lipsticks from India. I've used them initially, as I mean, until I had brought other shades of lipsticks from here. And you see this entire pouch is filled with lipsticks. I have this lipstick too. I just have lipsticks all over, and I love them. I can't tell you how much I love them. um so after coming, you don't need to buy your makeup remover uh and your vernis dissolvo, the nail polish remover. So I brought this for 6 euros from Yves Rocher. It's a brand here. It's a Demaquillon, like the makeup remover, because I'd forgotten to carry from India. I brought this here, and I brought this also for like 1 or 2 euros. I don't wear nail polish that often, so this is useless. Makeup remover. I have cotton pads, everything I brought from here. Oh yeah, I suggest if you are someone, if you wear lens on daily basis, do buy this solution. I mean, it's free because I had brought use and throw lenses from India, and I brought a few pairs. So I got this complimentary, so you can use this because I think you've got to pay here, and I'm not sure, but I think it's expensive. So this is going to be something very useful. Another thing that I brought was uh, a nail cutter, but you don't need to actually, because you'll get like a set. I'll show you. I brought a set for just 2 euros here, which has everything, like this entire pouch comes with, you see, all the equipment here. It had a small scissor, I don't know where it is, a small nail cutter, a nail filer, I don't know. All my things, they're just lying here and there, I don't know where. So the lenses I spoke about, that's all about makeup. I think the body lotion, you don't have to carry a lot of things from India, because you'll get everything for the same prices here. So unnecessary, don't stuff your bag and torture yourself with so much of luggage, because it's really a task. I'll tell you, the day I landed in Paris, CDG airport, from there, I mean, I had a friend, of course, whose house I stayed for like 2 days. And then the third day, I left from Paris to come here. But uh, like if you're directly traveling, imagine the chaos it will be. Like you're landing at the airport. From airport, you have to go to Gare du Nord, and from Gare du Nord, you've got to change to Gare de l'Est. Like you have to change the bridge, the station, and from there, like you have to again climb the platform and drag your bags till your compartment. And then when I reached here, so it's complicated. You see, if I had three bags, I don't know how I would have managed. But fortunately, my friend had come to receive me at the airport, and then I went to her place. And so, yeah, it was easy, because otherwise, I don't know how I would have managed. But Yeah, from there, then the day I left, she had come to drop me at Gare du Nord and sorry, Gare de l'Est, from where I had my train. Um, from there, then I had to manage alone because the visitors are not allowed. Only people with the tickets are allowed on the platform, obviously. I had to manage on my own. And here, my PR had come to pick me. Yeah, she was waiting at the gar already. She picked me from the airport and we came here by car. So it was super easy and you see, I also brought Zara perfumes. Like I use a lot of Zara perfumes in India. I have this and I have one more tiny bottle. Like I think it's 30 ml. This one is 100 ml, I guess. So you don't need this. You just need the 30 ml perfume for initial days. Enjoy the French perfumes, guys. We have studied so much about the French perfume, French fashion, French perfumes, especially. Enjoy the French perfumes. Now, since I have this, you see, I still have the half bottle remaining. I'm not buying the French perfumes, but definitely when if I'm going back to India, I will to gift it to my friends, my sisters, and I'll show you. You see, my room is actually a bordel. Yeah, the puffer jacket that I brought for 15 euros. It has been my life savior. I can really just wear this pull. C'est quoi en anglais? So I can just wear this single layer and on it I can just wear this even in 0 degrees or -2 degrees. I think the temperature has dropped up to -4 degrees here, -5. Yeah, I remember -5 degrees. And this jacket has been really a lifesaver. I cannot emphasize more on this. Also, when I arrived in France, we are so obsessed. At least I was obsessed with those long French trench coats, and especially the one like this, a beige color. Now I'll tell you, this beige color looks really beautiful on the white skin tone, the French skin tone. On Indian skin tones, I think you can buy. My suggestion is to buy a lighter shade. I mean, you can buy, ivory color in this or a proper beige color. Now, this is also a beige color, but it's a little deeper shade. Um, you see, not that it doesn't look good, but I mean, if you prefer this, you can definitely. But I think the ivory shade or the lighter shades than this will just stand out. That is one suggestion to you guys because I spent like 50 euros on this, and I thought maybe I'm good to go now, but no, I wasn't. You need a puffer jacket to save your life, and that's my small temple setup. If you can see, I brought all those stuff from India, and my laptop charger. Oh yes, the adapter that I showed you. Don't buy that bakwas adapter. You'll get something like this. Very handy, very light in weight. That was a heavy one. Where did I keep it? Yeah. So you see this? You see the size difference? You'll get a set of three. This one is slightly more expensive. I got this here. I bought it for I think 12 euros for a set of three, and this one was 500 INR. But this is bakwas. Trust me, though it has, I think it's just a marketing strategy, universal travel adapter, works in Europe, UK, US, all of that. It's all bullshit. Don't buy this. Not recommended. Buy this. Even though it's slightly expensive, you get a set of three. It will really be very useful and you will